looks so yummy.
Hello there. I've got another evening installment. This one's going to be super fast and simple. We are, I actually have in the fridge, I'll show you, I buy like lamb and beef and all different kinds of like bulk meat lots of times at the beginning of the week, and then I will make my own sausage or make my own like ground whatever. So these are and then I freeze. I just make it all. I spend a lot of time doing all that stuff, and then I freeze it so I can just pull it out and thaw it kind of more quickly and make something when I need it quickly. So here I have ground lamb and beef patties. So they're 50 lamb, 50 beef, freshly ground lamb, freshly ground beef, seasoned, but I actually don't do the salt right away because I read that if you season with salt too far before you cook, that actually dries out the meat. So I think I heard it on TV. You know, I like watch a million different cooking shows, so I did not put salt on it. But anyway, so I'm gonna make this, and I'm like, what else do I have? So I went to my handy dandy drawer. It has all my stuff, and I see I have broccoli, I have those leftover carrots, and I have cauliflower. So I'm gonna roast those. I love to just like do roasted vegetables. They get so caramelized and full of just like deep, yummy flavors. I'm also going to throw in some walnuts, and then probably some fresh herbs too. I've got like a million different kinds of fresh herbs to choose from, but I'm gonna toast the walnuts. I'm gonna get them just kind of all warm and yummy on their own, and then I will also, that's my oven, it's preheated. I'll also put them in the oven to roast. So I'm gonna chop up these vegetables and come back. Okay, so I'm just, I'm taking my walnuts, I'm taking my cleaver, and I use my cleaver for like everything. My uncle, who's a chef, basically recommended it one time, and I just have used it ever since. But I'm just gonna kind of give these walnuts a good smishy smash, just so that they're not completely full and they kind of toast up or whatever a little bit faster. And then I'm going to put some avocado oil. It's a high heat oil, which is great for you. And I'm going to roast these up in the avocado oil on the stovetop in my saute pan. Okay, so here you can see the walnuts are just, I just coated them in the oil, and now they're just browning up. And you just want to keep moving them pretty consistently because you don't want them to burn. So the whole key with nuts is not too high and keep the movement going. Anyway, that's the key I have found to be my key to success with the nuts. Okay, so I have everything chopped up. I've got the carrots in there, the broccoli, I've got the cauliflower, and then I seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then what you see on top is coconut oil, and I just go ahead and put a few dollops on, and then obviously it'll melt really quickly in the oven, and then I mix it all up. I still have these guys just getting nice and cooked and warmy and cozy and just really full of that nutty flavor and roasted. And then I'll add those in here, and they'll continue to do so while the vegetables cook. And I'm just gonna do 375, probably for like 45 minutes, but we'll see. It's kind of different every time. You can see I'm kind of overflowing in this particular casserole dish because my bigger one broke. So there you have it. So while the vegetables are roasting, I will do nothing. I'll take a break. I'll eat this potato chip. I'll have a sip of wine. But then when it's all done, I've got some lettuce. So basically I'm gonna like cook up the burger, serve it on a bed of lettuce. I might do like a quick chopped up kind of slaw on top of it. We'll see what I have. But and then I'll serve the vegetables on the side, and again, just super yummy and filling and awesomely nutritious. So I don't ever make anything that isn't filling, and sometimes I make things that aren't nutritious, but this is nutritious and filling. So there you have it. I've got the burgers on. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear the sizzle. Can you hear the sizzle? Ow, that's not. All of my oven mitts are like, I don't know what happened to them. So I use towels. I need to really get some new oven mitts. Okay, So this is carrots and the broccoli and the cauliflower and the walnuts. Oh, roasty, roasty. And then here are my lamb burgers. See that nice heat, high heat, high heat. And then I will flip. That high heat, as you guys probably already know, just kind of sears in all of the yummy juices. And basically after that I'll turn it down a little bit once I've got a nice sear on both sides, and then do a nice medium rare on those lamb beef burgers because I like my meat a medium rare. So I'll let you guys see when it's time. So at the very last minute, I just was tasting the vegetables and I'm like, gosh, I kind of want like something citrusy on them. Like I just wanted something a little different. So I have like olive oil, little apple cider vinegar, some roasted ground ginger. And that's going to give it like this burst of, and then a little bit fresh orange juice. Two orange sprigs with the oil, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, the olive oil, and the ground roasted ginger. And then, oh, that's like delicious. Oh my gosh. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour, a little bit more olive oil. I'm going to pour this on top of the vegetables, like a little vinaigrette. They're still nice and warm. And it just like makes the most harmonious pairing. I don't know. I've done it before with slightly different spices, but it's going to be yummy. So, addition. Okay, are you ready to see it? It's, you have to think it's not like 100% traditional dinner. We don't have starches. We don't have like meat and potatoes. We don't have pasta. We have lamb and roasted vegetables and other amazing yumminess. So I'm going to show you, and here you go. So this is the dinner, and everything that I talked to you about, roasted vegetables here with the nuts and amazingness, lamb burger on the lettuce. You can put the lettuce on top and eat it that way. You can just use a fork and a knife, either way. And then on top, I was talking about just doing like little slaw or whatever, but I actually just sliced up a really thinly sliced plum. Just quickly kind of pickled it, so quickly thin pickled plum, just to give a little bit of sour acid there, and hopefully we're gonna love it. Well, I think there's only one way to know, and that's to try, so let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna try my vegetables with my little fancy sauce, my vinaigrette and my nuts. The vegetables are already so super like roasted and nutty, so they're already amazing. But when you add that little vinaigrette on top, it just adds like a whole burst of like citrus and moisture into it, and the crunch of the nuts, and they are just like perfectly roasted and caramelized. Everything tastes awesome. So let me just have a tiny bit of this lamb burger, a little bit of my lamb burger, but I already know I like this because I make them all the time. You guys have to make it. It's worth it. Totally worth it. Have a good one.